Good morning, it's Kelly Scott here. Just preparing my breakfast, and I thought, why not do a quick video and show you guys how I portion out my food super simple. So yesterday was the launch of a brand new nutrition program that I'm really excited about. It's something that I've actually been following since it was released 5 years ago. It's called the Portion Fix. And it was released with a workout program called the 21 Day Fix. So within that workout program, the color-coded containers were born where you can eat in really super simple portions. But now there is a whole meal plan, a whole nutrition program based on the containers. So it's really exciting and a super simple way for you guys to eat better and to be able to enjoy the foods that you like, but to eat them in the right portions. That is the secret to nutrition, is not overeating. This is not a diet. This is not a quick fix. This is something that you can sustain over lifetime. Like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I know I don't carry these around with me. I just pretty much know now when I don't have access to the containers how much food I'm getting into my daily diet, because I'm pretty much like aware of how many proteins. So it also helps you know how many food groups you should be eating, like how many proteins, vegetables, carbohydrates, fruits, healthy fats, healthy oils, things like that. So now you know also the types of food groups you should eat. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone: protein or portions, and then the types of food you should be eating. So I'm putting my breakfast together. Not everything fits in the containers. So what we do is there's a guide that you get that tells you what can fit in the containers. And for something like bread, like if I was gonna have breakfast tacos, 2 small corn tortillas would count as 1 carb, but I'm not making that today. It's something that actually measure in the container. So I want to show you guys. So I'm about to put together an egg scramble. So I have 1 teaspoon of olive oil here heating up in the pan. So we actually do track oil as well. So I get 4 teaspoons a day. So 1 just went in here, and 1 went into my cup of coffee with coconut oil. Yummy. Okay, so in my breakfast, what I'm going to put in here today is I'm going to do a vegetable and a carb. So my carb are sweet potatoes. So I have it all measured out here. I'm just going to, the oil is already heated, so I'm just going to put them in. I'm going to saute them up, and then in a little while I'm going to add in my spinach. Green container. See, some of them are labeled. How nice is that? Veggies. Green container. Then what I'm going to add, so that'll cover my carbohydrates, that'll cover my protein, my veggies, and then my protein are going to be 2 eggs. So again, this is something that you can't measure in a container, so that protein is a red container. But in the booklet that you get, you're told that 2 eggs count as 1 protein. So this is typically, if you measure this out, this is about 3/4 cup. So if I were to have like chicken, I would measure it out in here. So you can see I'm getting all of these amazing food groups in. I'll just turn it around here, flip my camera. So I'm getting in my veggies, I'm getting in my proteins, I'm getting my carbs, and then I'm also gonna add in a healthy fat. So did you guys know that 1/4 of an avocado is 1 healthy fat? I know so many people that eat like an entire avocado. So, you know, all good things measured out are good for you, but if you eat them in proper portions. So 1/4 of an avocado, not an entire avocado, is what you want to eat when you're trying to eat in proper portions. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scramble this all together. So what I like to do with my sweet potatoes is I like to just saute them here, and I just have 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You guys can see this here. So I steam them ahead of time. So you see I have some extra sweet potatoes here. I steam them so they got a little soft, and now I'm just sauteing them for a second on the stovetop. And I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. So I use Himalayan salt. So I'm just going to do a little pinch of salt, add that on. There's this really good seasoning. Sorry, I'm brain dead this morning. That I get from Costco, that there's no salt added to it. So you can control the salt that you add. So I added a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. When I put my eggs in, I'm going to add a little bit of this. It's a garlic seasoning. It's really good. You can add it to anything. I like to add it to my eggs, and then I'll add some pepper. So it's a super simple meal. The other thing that I ate is fruit. So I had my fruit. I ate that already. There were 2 kiwis. So my purple container, which is this one, counts as fruit. So because I had 2 kiwis, I just had, it says on the meal plan, eat 2 kiwis, don't shove them in this container. So I had 2 of them already. So as you can see, this is a big meal. Like breakfast should be your biggest meal of the day. And I know so many people that skip breakfast. Any of you guys watching this video, comment below if you skip breakfast, or share below this video what you eat for breakfast. No judgment, but I'm just saying a lot of people do skip breakfast, and it is our healthiest meal of the day for a reason. It kickstarts our metabolism. You should be eating your bigger meal because it's going to help you burn calories and have energy throughout the day. I know a lot of people that this is their breakfast, a cup of coffee. Probably not even any water, a cup of coffee. You should be drinking water first, then coffee, and then having a nice big meal. If you don't have time to make a big breakfast in the morning, then you can do something like a shake. My superfood shake is perfect for breakfast. I have a lot of clients that don't have time to cook. They have kids. They got to get out the door. You whip up a shake. It's about a 300 to 350 calorie breakfast. And in a shake, you're going to get a protein. You can add a fruit to it, and you can even add veggies to it. So you're going to knock out 3 containers, 3 food groups with having that shake. So how many of you guys skip breakfast? If you don't skip breakfast, what do you guys eat? Come on, tell me, comment, show me some love. Don't be scared. I'm only here to help and give you guys some advice, and also just help keep everyone accountable and make sure that we are starting our day on the best foot forward. Okay, I did cook up 1 little piece of bacon, so that is going to count as like a fraction of a protein. So I'm going to count that later. So I just like to add, it was 1 little piece of bacon just to add some flavor. Okay, and then I'm going to add my eggs. Eggs here. Add these puppies in here. I'm lucky, I get some farm fresh eggs from my friend who has chickens. So they're nice fresh eggs. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. No salt seasoning. So I don't have to worry about getting too much sodium. And then I just scramble it away. Just scramble it all in here. This took me, I mean, obviously it's going to take me a little bit longer because I had to prepare the video. But I just prepped everything. I mean, because I had to cook the sweet potatoes, it took me a little bit longer. But realistically, if I was just busting this out, it would take me 15 minutes to cook. So maybe cook up some sweet potatoes ahead of time, so you have those in your fridge, or whatever type of potatoes you like. Maybe you like red potatoes. You can have those ready to go. So the secret is to really be prepared. So if you don't have a lot of time in the morning, just have stuff portioned out. Maybe you just get some, spinach, some baby spinach that you just have to grab out of a container. That's an easy veggie to add to a scramble. Super simple. And then I'm going to finish it with some green onions. I'm going to top it off with some green onions here. And then I like to turn the pan off before the eggs are fully cooked so they don't I personally don't like my eggs too brown. And then, I don't know if you guys have this. This is like the best invention ever, is this avocado knife. Have you guys ever seen this before? It takes out the seed, and then you don't cut yourself when you're holding the avocado. I see my husband with the big old butcher knife doing the avocado. I'm like, you are going to frickin' cut your hand. What's called avocado hand, apparently. So now I just slice the avocado. I'm just going to put it on top. Show you guys what this looks like. Voila, look at that. I'm going to plate it. 2 eggs, spinach. I have some sweet potatoes, a little bit of bacon, avocado, and I had a fruit earlier. So right there, guys, I just covered all of these containers for breakfast and a teaspoon. So if you aren't eating a proper size breakfast, comment below this video and let me know, and I'd be happy to reach out to you and give you some pointers and some tips. I'm actually going to be starting a nutrition boot camp in April, and I'm going to be coaching people through this new nutrition program called the Ultimate Portion Fix. And it's super, super simple. A little piece of bacon. See, I can still eat bacon. I can eat the things that I love, but it's super simple to follow. It's super simple to incorporate in your everyday life. And no, parents, you do not have to cook a separate meal for yourself and a separate meal for your kids. You can still enjoy the things that you want to cook, but it's all about how many portions you're eating, how much portions you're putting on your plate. So let me know what you guys are eating for breakfast. Comment below this video. If you want some information on this new Portion Fix program, drop me a comment or send me a private message, because I am becoming a certified master trainer, and I'm going to be able to help you guys in April really get a good handle on your nutrition. All right. Hopefully I made you hungry to eat breakfast. Bye-bye.